Recording episode 27 of Rocco on the Rocks. Action. Cue the music. What's up? What's up, rock stars? Welcome back to another episode of Rocco on the Rocks. On today's episode, we have a very special one. It's different than our usual one. Today I'm joined by my best friend Nick, and we are going to be making pizzas while also pairing it with some wine for our Scrump or Dump menu. Nick, thanks so much for coming back.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm very excited for this episode. I think it's going to be really good. I'm excited to try some pizzas. Thanks for bringing all the stuff we have.
Absolutely, buddy.
We're going to start with our Scrump or Dump menu first. We'll start off with our drink. And today we will be having Meiomi Pinot Noir. Are you a red wine type of person?
A Cabernet guy, but I can drink that.
Yeah, I'm not a Pinot Noir guy or a red wine type of person. I'm new to wine in general. So this is new for me.
I prefer it now.
I used to work at a wine company.
Opeachy.
Yes. Opeachy manufacturers. That used to be my, do you need more than that?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I used to work there. Used to work in the bottle room. I used to clean all the bottles, and that's pretty much it. Check the vintage if it was old, stuff like that. But no, I'm new to wine. It's new to me.
It's better than the tequila stuff that you people love to drink.
No, tequila's good, I hear. It's healthy for you.
Healthier.
Healthier, yeah.
Healthier.
I mean, wine's obviously a better choice, but,
Honestly,
it's okay.
I don't know the scientific breakdown of that, but maybe. It could be. It just hurts a lot less for me.
Drinking wine?
Yeah, it hurts a lot less.
It's interesting. I feel like I get more hungover because of all the sugar.
I prefer to drink like Italian reds, not so much the California ones. Allegedly, those are better. I don't know. I read that somewhere. Don't quote me if it's true or not.
I bet the Italian wine is better than...
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I mean, no, I could see that being true.
It's definitely possible, but...
Yeah, that's valid.
Shall we?
All right. Cheers, Fo.
So, actually, not bad. It's pretty sweet.
That is very sweet.
That's pretty good.
It's a very sweet wine. But you know what? I'm going to give it a Scrump. What are you giving it?
Scrump, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
I do like this. It's different. I've recently only have tried some white wine. Yeah. That's been my go-to lately. Well, not go-to, but like at dinner.
Yeah. No, I get you.
I don't mind bringing a bottle for a BYOB. Okay. Anyway, Fo.
Sure.
Let's get into our pizzas now. Since we had some wine, let's discuss what we're doing here.
Let's do it.
For those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you see this great spread we got going on. We have shredded cheese, mozzarella, we have Parmesan, we have sauce, we have doughs that Fo has made himself, we have salt, we got some peppers over here, as well as your handy-dandy pizza oven.
Yes.
So what kind of pizza oven are we using here?
It's called the Gosney Rock Box.
A Gosney Rock Box.
Yeah.
Did a lot of research before you got it?
Plenty, yes. This is one of the better ones, portable versions.
Yeah.
It's propane, so that's why I picked it. A lot of people get like the Uni, which is popular, but...
Yeah, everyone was asking me if you had an Uni and was bringing that over.
This one's definitely better. It holds heat better. The stone is thicker, so it cooks better.
Yeah.
And I prefer this one. It's bigger. It's got a lot better reviews than the Uni. The Uni has some flaws. This one, I really don't see any flaws, and I've used it countless of times, and it's
been great.
Never had a problem.
And this is manufactured in London, you said, though, right?
United Kingdom, yeah. It's a pretty popular company. They're pretty big out there. I mean, I think they're starting to make headway here, but they are one of the better ones. It has a thermometer on the side here, but I use an infrared
Yeah, you
gun
have an actual thermometer here that's checking the temperature.
The temperature of the stone, yeah.
So how hot does the stone need to be?
I try to get it to close to 850.
850, damn.
The stone to 850. The oven's probably closer to 1,000 itself. But I want the stone to be at least 850, so the bottom cooks. Because once I put this in there, this is room temperature and cold. So immediately, as soon as I put it in there, the stone automatically cools.
Yeah.
So it has to be really super hot to get the bottom to cook and be crispy and light and not like doughy.
Right.
Crap.
We don't want that.
No.
But no, this looks great. So for the dough, you made it yourself.
Yes.
What ingredients did you use for the dough?
Flour.
That's it?
And water, honey, olive oil, and salt. I have a pretty
simple ingredients.
I have a pretty good recipe.
Those of you who are watching on YouTube, if you see me with my phone, we're just getting some good pano shots of what we're working with.
This is 00 flour. This is the best for this kind of style pizza.
00. What is the difference? I know nothing about cooking.
It's like a soft wheat kind of flour. It's
wow.
There's no like pesticides on it either because it's from Italy. It's just simply flour milled in Italy. This is all Italian. This is a popular brand.
Caputo.
Yeah, and they have much bigger bags, but I just get a couple of these by the pound.
Yeah, and it makes 9 doughs. I mean, obviously this size of a oven is only making a personal pie, which is
about 12 inches. So.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
Yeah, large.
Yeah, no, that looks good. I'm excited.
Let's put one together.
Okay, so you spread out the dough, you rolled it out. What are we doing next? We could do the sauce next?
Yeah, we'll do that.
And this is your sauce that you made from this year, right?
I also made this myself, yes.
Yeah. And August? This past August?
August, yes. Late August. The last couple weeks of August I made it.
How many jars did you and your family end up with by the end of it?
I think 140, 150.
That's a good amount.
I think.
How many bushels did you do?
I forget. I think we bought like closer to 10.
10?
But we didn't use all of them. We kept them for tomatoes themselves, and then it was a good year. Tomatoes are pretty good this year, so.
Yeah. We ended up making about maybe 4 bushels, and we made about like 56 jars.
That's good.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then this year we had a Fabio machine.
Yes.
Which is new.
Yeah.
It's all the craze that, us Italians apparently love. We used that instead, so we didn't have to boil the tomatoes this year, because typically, for those of you who don't know that don't make sauce, there's like a whole process. You have to wash the tomatoes, you cut them, and then after you cut them, you either boil them down to like get like a little bit more of like the water out, and then you like put them through the processor and everything to like get your sauce. But this year, we cut out the boiling step, because the one we had didn't need it, actually. So we just put some Parmesan cheese as well as some mozzarella on top of our pizza, and Fo's gonna be putting it into the oven.
All right. Turn down the heat a bit. Scorch the top.
How long do you usually keep the pizzas in for?
It depends. Probably about total, maybe a minute or 2. Not even. I probably do like 30 seconds each quarter. Trick is getting the temperature right. So the first one sometimes doesn't come out that great, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, first one's always, trial and error.
Oh yeah,
trial and error. It looks really good. Do all your utensils have names here?
Pizza peel.
A pizza peel, okay.
There's also a pizza peel, but it's like a turning peel, so I can spin it in the oven without taking it out. I just bought this actually, so it's actually my first time using it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Brand new utensil?
Brand new, yeah.
That's exciting. And using it on the show. Crazy. Oh, this looks really good.
Yeah. This one's not bad. This is a good batch of dough I made because I let it ferment a while. Let it sit. The longer you do it, the better it gets. All right.
Wow. Look at that.
Pizza.
That looks crazy. That's perfect.
Now I crank the heat back up to get that stone back up to temperature.
So you lower the heat
so it doesn't
when you
scorch
put
the
it
top.
in.
Yeah.
Okay. So then typically you want it to be 850, you said, but when you lower it, what does it go down to about?
The stone is already
It's already
down.
at 850.
This is at 700 now.
Got it.
Because that cooled it down and the temperature wasn't as high. Now I crank it all the way up to get it back up closer to 850.
Yeah, and that was literally like...
Not even a minute.
No.
That's the bottom.
That was crazy.
And that's the crust.
Oh, the crust looks good. This looks perfect.
Cut it up.
I personally like the size of a personal pie.
Yeah.
Because then you could have more pizza than you think, because it's already so small. You mentally think you could eat more, Where like the bigger slices, you're just like, damn.
You want to give that a second.
That's a lot.
Give that a minute to cool.
Yeah, we'll let it cool, and then we'll sink our teeth into her and give her a scrump or dump.
Shake.
Which I think we already know the answer to that because it looks amazing. Now, for when you make the dough, how long does that take you? I mean, you said it's pretty much just flour, water.
Flour, water. People put sugar. I use honey.
As a substitute?
Yeah. And salt. And olive oil, too. Obviously, you need oil.
And then you just mix it and that's it? You let it sit for whatever to rise, right?
Yeah, it bulk ferments for a certain amount of time. Like I do it for longer. The longer it sits, the better. And then once it's done bulk fermenting, you cut it up into these about like 9.5 ounces each. Yeah. And then I put them in these, and they ferment in this too for 6, 12, 24 hours. I do it for as long as possible. And then if I don't use them when I make them, I just put them in the freezer, and they'll last me a while.
Now, we have salt over here as one of our ingredients. What is the reasoning behind that?
Well, sea salt. It's I mean, usually sometimes I'll put on, when the pie's finished, I'll drizzle olive oil on top and throw a little bit of it's like a thick, flaky salt. It just gives it like a little bit extra, like a
little bit of a kick. I've never had that on my pizza before, so I'm very excited. In terms of toppings for pizza for you, what's your like go-to?
I like a good old plain or margarita or with the spicy peppers on it with some honey.
Yeah.
It's more of an American version, but it's delicious.
Yeah, a little hot and sweet.
Yeah, it's good. I'll make one of those too. It's a perfect combination. It comes together pretty good.
Yeah.
Now let's try these.
Okay. All right, we are going to be trying our first slice of pizza now. Oh, we were going to cheers that. Scrump or dump. Wow. Some ASMR my chewing. Oh.
That's good.
That is very good. The sauce is fresh. The cheese is amazing.
The only thing that's not homemade is the cheese.
Homemade sauce you can never go wrong with. And the crust is perfect. Like, you know, sometimes when
chewy.
You go, yeah, it's like too chewy. Like this was cooked perfectly. Like, listen to this crunch. Yeah, that's great. Okay, pizza number one's a Scrump. This was amazing.
First one's always the hardest to get right, but...
No, our first time to charm here is good.
Alright, let's do some hot peppers. You like spicy, Rock?
I do like spicy on my pizza. It's new for me, but I do enjoy it.
Well, this one's gonna be spicy, buddy.
Yeah, pizza number two is gonna be our hot and sweet.
Yeah. Hot cherry peppers. Nice Italian hero with these on there.
Yeah, I usually like, I love a classic Italian sub.
Oh, yeah.
I really like banana peppers. Those are like...
I like banana peppers too.
My favorite. And I like when they're hot, too. Because sometimes the mild ones aren't that good, you know? This is a really good tool. Like I said, I told you before, whatever this tool is, everyone watching on YouTube... Oh, the kitchen tweezers. Yeah.
Call them.
I love these. I should buy a pair for...
They're cheap.
My house, because...
They're only a couple bucks.
Everyone I see on TikTok uses them. And they just seem so...
Useful.
Yeah, beyond useful. Like, it seems like the perfect thing to use.
I use them for everything.
The best kitchen gadget, if you will. So, Fo, do you have, like, traditions you do on sauce day? Like, with your family? When I have sauce, like, when my family makes sauce, typically we either get paellas every year or something. Like, my uncle always comes from the restaurant and, like, has something cooked or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys do?
Not really. We go we'll meet up there in the morning at my grandma's house, and we'll go in the backyard. We'll have breakfast and, do whatever, have some coffee.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when we start doing it's a process, because you got to wash the tomatoes, you got to do everything. So I mean, the more hanging around you do, the less action gets done. You're going to be there forever, especially if you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
It's just too much. So I mean, we don't do anything special. We eat, and it's like a normal day, but nothing crazy like that. Right?
What time do you guys start during, like, when you have sauce? Like, what's your start time?
8 o'clock.
Yeah. We start at 6. It's actually insane. Criminal, if you will. For those who have to wake up at 6 a.m. too. Wow. That looks so good.
Yeah. You can already smell the peppers on it too.
Yeah. This is a strong one.
Yeah. This one's gonna be spicy.
You can smell the spice.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, a little sea salt razzle dazzle. Thrown on top. And then some honey action.
Yeah, we'll drizzle some honey on top, and this one's kind of one of my favorites.
This is your favorite? Have you ever made any other pizzas in terms of toppings that, like, either you tried, you created yourself, that you're like, this is good? Or even when we have them with Frank, and,
Yeah, I did a cracked egg one. It's like a white pie, and you literally just crack a couple eggs on top. When you throw it in the oven, it cooks, but the eggs don't cook completely, so the yolk is kind of runny. You crack some black pepper on top. It's delicious.
Do you put sauce on that, like, underneath? No, nothing.
Like a white pie.
Oh, just eggs and cheese.
Yeah, kind of, and some cracked black pepper on top. It's good.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. I don't know if I would like that. I'm not a big egg guy.
Yeah, if you like eggs and that kind of taste, it's not bad. But
yeah,
it's not like
then it's pretty good. Yeah.
Let's give this a shot. It might be a little hot, but
okay. Let's see. We're going in for the sweet and spicy pie.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, this is hot. Wow.
Pretty good.
That is amazing. That's a Scrump. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, just watch me struggle eating that. But this is amazing. Those peppers are so good. And the honey really balances it out. Like, that's actually not I was expecting more of a kick. You know what I mean?
No,
Usually when it's like spicy. But that was perfect. And the salt's a nice touch.
Yeah, you can taste it.
Yeah, I really like that. This pie is my favorite so far. You can't go wrong with the classic, but this is very good. Is there anything else you've been like wanting to try to put on a pizza that like you've seen, or you kind of like when it comes down to it, you're in the moment, you're just like, ah.
I've seen like, you ever have like a lobster roll?
Yeah.
People make like, I've seen one like make a lobster roll pizza. It's basically all the ingredients of a lobster roll, but they put it in the pizza oven and it actually looks pretty good.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
A lobster roll pizza.
It's expensive though. Lobster ain't cheap.
Well, yeah, that's definitely like a one-time occasion. You know, you don't make it as often as we make
mess
these.
It up, you waste.
You waste, yeah.
I don't want to waste lobster, but
that's true.
One day I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot one day.
You know, I do always wanted to try, you know how like Dave Portnoy has the Pizza Fest or whatever it is? I would like to go and like scrump or dump all the pizzas there.
That'd be cool.
That would be fun. And you've messaged him before, haven't you?
Yeah, I always send him pictures of the pizza. And
yeah. We should send him this.
Yeah.
Be like, hey Dave,
hopefully he answers.
If this gets to you, we're making pretty good pizza over here. If you want to come try, we can definitely give you some pies for you to try.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
We set something up.
You can come here. We can come by you. This is portable, this podcast. I travel with it, so...
I prefer to go to Nantucket, where he is. So.
Yeah, no. I would love to see Miss Peaches and Pete. Right?
Pete the Beagle.
Pete the Beagle, new member to his fam. Yeah, that'd be fun if we could do that. Or maybe get the Boomer Doom people here.
Yeah. They're from New Jersey, so I mean it's possible.
Oh yeah, that would be easier. Justice and what is his name?
Big Justice and Little AJ, I think.
Big Justice and Little AJ. Not me forgetting, but
they do something similar to you. They do the Boomer Doom or whatever.
Yeah, they have Boomer Doom. We have Scrump or Dump. Boomer Doom took off. Scrump or Dump is still taking off. Yeah, we could do a collab. That'd be fun. I'd give this pizza 5 booms.
5 booms.
Right? Isn't there a thing out of 5?
I think so. It's like they just do it off booms. That's all I know.
Okay, we're moving on to our third pie now. Right now we have just fresh mutts, kind of shredded on top, going for a little bit more of a margarita style pizza with this one. So, it's in the oven right now, and you just said an air bubble's no good. Yeah. Why is that no good?
It was in the center. Like usually you get them on the crust, but this one was in the center, so it kind of moves everything. It just gets in the way, and it blows up, and it could pop, and it's a pain in the butt. But I fixed it. Dough is airy, so like when it ferments, it bubbles. So if you don't get all the bubbles out during that time, you should see bubbles in there.
Oh yeah, there's bubbles at the bottom. So that's why you spread it out.
I mean,
it's to like reduce the bubbles. I mean, obviously you're spreading it out because you're about to form it.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
but
not
that
the
helps.
only reason, but it helps.
Nice. I feel like I'm learning so much because I don't cook. I taste test.
Yeah.
Hence the reason of the show, but I do not cook.
I'm gonna try what we're doing now. I'm gonna try to make a calzone.
A calzone, that'd be fun.
Let's see if I can do that.
Yeah, let's do a calzone. Oh, I wish I had sausage.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. So this is where the air bubble was.
Yeah.
You had to put your finger through it. It's a pain in the butt. That one's got to sit for a couple.
Yeah, we can let that sit.
I've never done it before, so we'll see.
No, I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure the calzone will be very, very good. So just threw some olive oil and some fresh sea salt on our margarita pie we got going on here. We're letting it cool down before we try it because she's hot. So, Phil, growing up, your dad was a chef. Do you think, like, you watching him cook and everything passed on to you and you've been living out the tradition?
It definitely helped. I don't want to say I have a passion for cooking, but I do. I mean, I enjoy it. And I like to think I'm not horrible at it.
You're definitely not bad at it at all.
Like, he didn't like teach me lessons, but like watching him and stuff, it kind of helped gauge on how to cook things and the right way to do it, how to not do it the wrong way and mess it up beyond belief.
Yeah, the basics of what you would need.
Yeah, it helps. But my father owned the pizzeria with his brother, Foschini's Brick Oven in Lyndhurst. It's still open to this day, actually.
Is it really?
They sold it, a long time ago. But they kept the same name. It's traditional Italian brick oven pizza. That was kind of their, I want to say, his passion. My father went to culinary school. He was a legit chef. But
the CIA?
But he loved pizza and that kind of stuff. And I kind of grew up eating this. The pizza wasn't the only thing we ate, but...
So you mentioned that they sold their pizzeria.
Yes.
Have you gone since they sold it, or no?
My uncle took me when I was when I was like a kid, and we were in the area, and he stopped by. And then if I was in the area, like I'd go just to get a slice of pizza, but I don't go out of my way to
try it out.
No, I mean I'm sure it's good, but
yeah,
it's far. Lyndhurst isn't close to here, so like I have to go out of my way to go get it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a full-on restaurant. It's not just a pizza place. Like it's a sit-down, like business. But pizza and Italian food was their main kind of thing with it.
Right.
And it worked. They were good at it. My uncle's a chef too.
Friends in the family.
Yeah, we did everything homemade. I mean, nothing was really store-bought. So.
Growing up.
Yeah, nothing really was.
Pasta every Sunday.
Mostly.
Yeah.
You know, the traditional new American Italian food group that you would eat every Sunday with all your family, your cousins.
Was your dad and his siblings born here, or?
Yeah, my grandparents, both of my grandparents came here in like the 60s. And just before they had my parents and their siblings. So they were all born here. But,
okay.
I mean, they still don't speak like English. They don't speak English very well, at least.
Or the broken English, yes.
Yeah, they're not very good at it, but it's still like they live in the old age. They still act like it.
Yeah.
This one's a little bit different. I try to...
This pie we have here?
Yeah, I just dollop the sauce on this one and see how it comes out.
Yeah. Try it out. Yeah, I know. I love when the grandparents speak broken English. It really is my favorite thing in the world.
It helped me learn how to communicate with them.
Yeah, you have like no choice but to sit there and be like, okay. Does your Nonna love watching like Rye Italia? Is that always on in her house?
That's the only thing she watches.
Yeah, that's like the best. Do you watch the game shows with her?
Oh my gosh.
That's my favorite thing to do.
They're hilarious. And you started like watching it so often as a kid, 5 years old.
You understand what's happening.
Up until I was like 12.
Yeah.
You kind of pick up what they're saying. And even when she's yelling at you in Italian, you can kind of, you know what the words mean. You might not be able to say them, but you can understand what the heck she's saying. Still to this day, I don't speak it that well, but I can understand it and get by. I wish I could speak it better and be a lot more helpful in my life.
I know. I wish I could speak it. Was president of the Italian Honor Society, and I can't say a lick of it.
Word.
Yeah. So, good. Just so much it stuck with me. But I'd never really practiced it. But realistically, what we learned in school versus what we heard at home is two different languages.
Not the same thing.
Because it's all broken. Because what part of Italy is your family from?
My mother's family is from a little town called Mezzarac. That's in Calabria. And my father's family is from Naples in a small town I forget the name of. But they don't speak. You can go to all the different regions of Italy. They all speak something different.
Yeah, the dialect's different in each one.
You can. It's like two different languages almost, which is cool. But the basics are the same. It's just certain words are said differently or pronounced differently, or have like a slightly different spelling.
Yeah, I know.
They lived on farmland in the middle of nowhere. Like it was just, that's how it was.
Yeah, that's so true.
They were born in the 30s.
Yeah.
My grandparents were born in the 30s.
Yeah, it's wild. I wouldn't even know what to think about like living in that time now.
Me neither.
I mean, probably really cool and clearly an experience.
I'm sure it was, yeah.
Definitely would be more.
Yeah, World War. They had World War II going on right next door. Italy was a dictatorship back then.
It was.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You know, they grew up in a weird time.
Yeah, very different from what it is now.
It's a sharp looking piece.
Wow, that does look really good.
I'll take a picture of that.
Okay, now we're going in to try our margarita pie that we let cool before. Cheers. That's a Scrump. That's very good. Ooh, the salt on this is really nice. Salt and olive oil sprinkle. That's a Scrump. Very good.
Thank you.
So, Fo, with having all this Italian heritage, do you want to hopefully go to Italy sometime?
Hopefully this summer.
This summer?
Go, yeah.
2025?
Yeah. Maybe.
You want to plan a trip?
Yeah, we can go. My mom wants to.
Unless you want to go by yourself, that's fine.
I don't
you
want to go alone. I can't go alone. I can't go alone.
No, I meant if you wanted to go with your family, that's fine.
My mom mentioned it. I don't know if we're going to follow through with it, but I'm sure it'd be...
Oh my God, you have to go.
Yeah.
You've never been, right?
Never. I just got a passport like a couple months ago.
Exciting.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Wait, you could get your dual citizenship.
I'm going to.
Yeah, you should.
We're working on it.
Good.
It's a lot of you need a lot of paperwork though. I have to get my...
Well, you're doing it through your grandparents.
Yeah, you have to get their naturalization paperwork, their birth certificates from Italy, and it's not cheap either because you can't. It's hard to do on your own. Yeah, you got to like get a professional to help you do it and do it right. But if you get your Italian citizenship, you're basically a European citizen, so you're part of the EU.
Yeah, you could go whenever you want.
You can do whatever the heck you want, pretty much.
Okay, we're going in with our pie where Phil just did the cheese and the sauce on top, little sprinkled all over the place. Oh, it's a Scrump. That's very good. Wow, all these pizzas are amazing.
That was actually really good.
It is good.
Smash.
So, if you go to Italy in 2025, is there any like spot like you're like dying to go to?
Not in particular.
No, just see all of
I
it.
just want to go there, yeah. We have a lot of family there that'll show us around. And
your mom still keeps in touch with everyone?
yeah, we talk to them all the time.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Like, we've had them here. Not recently,
Yeah.
but we talk to them all the time. They speak English.
No, that's good.
They say it's apples and oranges from there to here.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It's a different way of life.
But that's exciting. I hope you get to go. Italy's a lot of fun, and it's beautiful.
I'm excited. Hopefully we can go.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it.
It is worth it. It's a good time. The last time I was there was high school, so
Yeah, it's a while.
when you go with your Italian class.
I wish I was able to do that too.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of fun. But I've only ever been to Rome, Capri, Pompeii, Naples for the day, saw a little bit of the Amalfi Coast, and then Sorrento, I think, is where we ended up.
Yeah,
which was nice.
I definitely would like to see everything, but
I just want to go back now because you could drink.
Yeah.
You know, in high school, you're not doing that
No.
at all. So maybe I should do like a big travel vlog and go a bunch of different places, scrump or dump
Just
on the
tour
way.
Europe.
Yeah, all of it. Quit my job
I wish.
and just go do that. Maybe someone will fund me along the way, but we shall see.
That's the goal, buddy, right?
It is the goal, but for right now, this will do. All right, so now we're going to be moving on to our calzone, see how this comes out. We've already tried, I don't know, maybe 4 pizzas at this rate.
Yeah.
All very good, all scrumps. Now we're going to try making calzone. Is this your first calzone?
In this oven, yeah. We'll give it a shot. Never done it before.
We shall see. The problem is I'm going to get this flat. As flat as I possibly can. As even as possible. We'll go in with some cheese. And we'll do the sauce after. We can dip it if we really want.
Yeah, for this, we're just doing cheese and sauce. I wish I had some sausage to throw in here,
Yeah,
but I don't. That's usually my favorite, when it's the cheese and ham. Well, sometimes it's ham, depending on where you go.
Yeah.
But and then you have your dipping sauce on the side. Yeah, make it look like a big empanada.
Just fold it over the sides here. Give it a little design too.
There's our calzone. She looks good. All right, let's place her in the oven.
Actually, let's see if this is hot. That should be alright. Let's see how that goes.
So after making all of this food, would you ever want to open up your own restaurant, Fo?
No.
No.
After what my father said about it,
Probably not.
There's definitely a lot of work that goes into it. You really gotta love it. Like,
Yeah.
that's something you really gotta put your heart and soul into.
it's a lot of effort. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Pretty thankless. So,
Yeah.
and there's no guarantee that you'll be successful. So,
No, there's no guarantee,
yeah.
but
And I don't have the expertise to do so.
right. Wow. Look at that.
Not bad.
No, this calzone looks great. All right, our calzone's finished. Are we letting it cool for a
Give
sec?
it a second, yeah.
All right, we'll let it cool for a second and cut her open.
I've never done this before. It's actually a lot better than I thought. This might be a little doughy, but we'll see.
No, it's okay. I think this is gonna be great. Okay, the cheese looks melted.
No, not really. Oh, this one a little bit.
In some spots.
I probably put too much cheese in it.
That's okay. Hey, trial and error. It was your first one.
Yeah, not great, but I learned for next time.
Yeah.
Less dough.
Less dough and keep it in for a little bit longer.
That tastes good.
Maybe a little less cheese.
Yeah. Try that one.
The middle.
Better, yeah.
Okay. What are you giving it? A scrump or a dump?
Yeah, it's alright. It tastes good. It's just not to my standards. I have high standards for this stuff when I cook it.
So dump.
For now.
A dump for now. Okay.
Until I get it right.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's good.
It's just the end. The end is little.
That's a scrump in my book. Yeah. Next time,
Not as well
let the
done
cheese melt.
as I'd prefer.
Yeah. Cheese melts a little more. Otherwise, flavor-wise, it's a scrump. It's very
Yeah, it
good.
tastes good. It's just not cooked as good as it could be, but I'll take it
Yeah, it was good.
for my first one.
I think that's our episode. Thank you so much for coming on, Nick. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
This was wonderful, and those of you watching at home, rock stars, again, feel inspired maybe by this and make yourself your own pizza. We made a lot of good recipes here, so if you like them, try them for yourself. And try, the wine we also had as well if you want to. Again, Fo, thank you so much for coming on. As always, rock stars, shout out to my parents, my family, my sisters, my brothers, my poos, my creative directors. Always, guys, thank you for all your support. I appreciate you with all my heart. And remember, rock stars, always be your best self. Do not forget to smile. Life's what you make it, so let's make it rock. Have a good one, rock stars.